Hello, and welcome to my stream. I'm going to click into this then talk because we're going to be going forever. Let's go hard. Because it's very loud, so I hope the volume's alright for all of you.
I used to wonder if there were other forms of life.
I'm going to do a mic check.
Other people on other planets. I used to wonder if they would be friendly. I don't wonder that anymore. Oh my God!
Okay, I'm back. Hello, thank you for watching the stream. I've been tinkering with the noise suppression tool, what I got told by DJ Chappers yesterday. So hopefully it's okay quality and it's not cutting off or anything. It didn't sound it on the mic check. Apologies if it did. But I can always tinker with it on screen now. Right, stream PC is up and running. I'm apparently streaming at 10,000 kilobits for some reason, but okay. Right, so we are on the DLC today. We're doing the first one, which I have completely forgot the name of. Damn, what was it? It was something like... There we go. They Came From Below. That one. And we played James and the other guy. I can't remember his name. It's those two people who were in love with her and always arguing with Dr. Faraday, I think it was. One of them was dancing around the stripper pole, which was epic, by the way. So, we can that's just telling us what we already know. Okay, so I don't know anything about this, but from what I've just saw, we have robots, which is epic. But I do know there's an achievement for some robot. I'm not in on my offline mode.
I've got to save them.
This is really loud. Can I not turn it down? Like, it's ridiculously loud. I'm on 2. And it's too loud. Can I get to 1? Is that better? Well, now you're not just paying attention. I'm going to try turning that down. I don't know what it'll do. Is it? Can you still hear it? I hope so. Right, let's destroy these robots.
Bugger.
I did it!
And then,
I don't know what I
thought
got.
It couldn't get any worse. It got worse. Why don't I back up a bit?
What did I do? A few hours
What
before.
was it Moo wanted me to buy? Why didn't I write it down? Maybe he already gave Viv the list. Oh, and I have to pick up that headlamp. From Peggy. I hope that's not awkward.
Well, this is a very different interface already. We have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, Q. Wow, okay, that's very different. Is he friendly with people?
Lovely weather, isn't it?
Right is right.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
is
we
right.
seem to be... We're not on Joy, though. We can't have Joy. Okay. We've got to go shopping for Dr. Faraday. Okay, we knew that. We can't access the map. We've got a pause menu. Okay. We haven't even got a gun anymore. Oh, I'm not in offline mode. 1 minute. Sorry, I didn't want you seeing my network details. Oh, stop it. Okay, whatever. Let's play. Okay. I don't know where can I run. I can, they don't care that I run. Still the same bugs. Here we go. I've never seen this place before.
Just a minute. Roger Bacon! I haven't seen you in...
James and Roger, there we
How
go.
long has it been?
Look, sorry to bother. Dr. Faraday hoped you might be done with...
Come in.
Never seen
Just
this
made a
place
pot of
before.
tea.
I really can't.
minute.
Dr. F's got me hopping today.
You always say that. And you have frog. Bacon! That came out a bit off, didn't it? Sometimes I just put my foot in it.
She loaned you her, that bobby hat with a headlamp on it.
Oh, I have no idea where it is. But I bet I could find it if you helped me look. I bet you'd be very stern as a policeman.
Peggy.
Oh, just say it. You wouldn't want me if I were the last girl on earth. You think I'm ugly and stupid.
No. You're clever and beautiful.
But there's just something horribly wrong with me. Look, take your stupid headlamp. I never wanted it anyway. I just wanted to see you.
Peggy, Well, lovely to see you. Bye.
I was just checking because when I just tried it on my phone and it sounded hissy, but I don't know. Okay, we have it. The font's different as well. Go shopping for Dr. Faraday. The font's different. Oh, let's pick up that. We don't want to sit down. Come on.
Marvellous, isn't it?
Did you
What's up
hear?
here?
They caught Foggy Jack.
They caught Foggy Jack, even though is he a myth? We don't know. I'm assuming this is set before Ollie's play, because he exposed the entire world. Where have we got to go? We've got to go this way. Oh, we've got to go in the shop. Oh, a female shopkeeper. That's different. Normally it's always males.
Hello, Viv. How have you been? I've got a list of things.
I know about you and James, you know?
You do?
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Oh, good.
A lot of people don't like Irishmen. But I say, if someone can lose that ridiculous accent and go to the C of E, we must treat them as if they were actually British.
That's very kind of you. We're not Irish.
Of course you're not. A nod is as good as a wink.
How is the audio quality, by the way? Is the game too loud? Are we all good? Hopefully we're all good. What do we actually need? Oh, we just head home now. But there is some bits I'd like to get. Like healing bombs, always useful. Well, we can get rid of the toasted chocolate because we don't want that. It'll give us some extra money as well. Oh, weird. Okay, let's buy a short spike and a Jimmy bar because they're always really useful.
I'll be off now.
Right, let's go. Are we on Joy? Mother doesn't seem to mind. Maybe we are. Still can't access the map though. This is a really nice level design. I like this one. It's just the hills. You didn't have hills on the other one. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. James? James! Come in! The hell's
Oh, apparently I do need Joy.
This is all going to be my fault. Oh, God. James! James! Are you breathing? You're breathing. Okay. Okay. Dr. Faraday? James.
I feel like I've been run over by lit balloons. What the hell did you do now, Pop?
I guess you're all right, James.
Where is she?
I think she finally made a portal.
Ooh.
Don't be ridiculous.
There was a hole in the floor and she fell into it. Then the hole fell in with her and they were both gone.
Well, in any event, we have to find her.
We don't know where she went.
She could be hurt.
All right then.
She must have left some note somewhere. You know how she is about notes.
Maybe there's a hidden mechanism. It'd be just like her.
Search for
How would
clues.
she hide a secret mechanism?
Oh, I'm not going to disable it. It'll be a waste.
Moo? Don't do anything stupid.
I've got some money. It's always useful. There's Rip. November 4th, 1961. We seem to have hit some caverns? That's handy. The basement has become a bit claustrophobic with all my new friends. Dig we must. I better tell Watson to oil the hatch. Don't want awkward questions from Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and to think it all began as a root cellar. Power cell could be useful. Okay, we're all good here. Let's pick up the coffee for later. Okay, clearly it's going to be in here then.
You can take your joy immediately.
Oh, it does say house actually. Okay.
You can take your joy
Note. June 12th, 1955. The numpty-in-chief has sent me to redo all his calculations. He near blew up the lab last Wednesday by dropping a decimal point. Haven't been sleeping well. Formulae keep chasing each other around my brain, trying to link up. Oddest thing, one of my formula has two answers. The first is clearly what he wants, but every number has two square roots, doesn't it? The positive and the negative. So while it could be positive particle going forth in time, it could equally be a negative particle going backwards. What would that mean for the curvature of space? Somehow it turns it back on itself? Could you bend it all the way? Place two distant points side by side? Isn't that like string theory or something? Of course, just because math has two solutions doesn't mean the physical reality corresponds, or does it? Just try to explain this to his numptiness. January 29th, 1957. The figures say I can open a portal, but I can't fix where the other end goes. That's rather useless. Most of space is space. What's the use of a portal between stars? I suppose you could name the new constellations you were seeing whilst the void was sucking the air out of your lungs.
Portals. She was always talking about portals, but
run.
we never thought she'd actually be able to make one.
Well, where's her door? She's rearranged this place.
You must take your joy immediately.
There we go, that'll leave me alone now. Nothing in here. Let's try downstairs. Jimmy bar, useful. Note. James and Roger, which one of you two numpties put away my slide rule? Do not put away my slide rule. Leave it on the lab table, that's where I use it. Now please locate it wherever you have hidden it and bring it back.
Of course, it's our fault. It's never her fault.
Roger loves James. Well, that's clearly where we've got to go. Dear puppy, can you pick up some flour? Barley, if that's all they have. I made you pies, so we're out. Love, your moo.
Those were fantastic pies.
I wonder if they're gay. It's not a problem, I'm just generally curious. Let's remove these wooden planks with a Jimmy bar. Dearest puppy, Dr. F got a note on the blower about a new shipment of apples over the bridge. I'm going down to see how many apples I can get before they're all gone. I can make you a crumble.
Why don't we farm anymore? We used to farm.
You must take your joy immediately.
Dearest Moo, have you ever wondered how a fertilised egg turns into a man? I mean, 1 minute he's a single cell, 9 months later he's waving his hands and fingers around, and he's got a personality too. My brother Francis was always trouble, never was happy longer than an hour, not even on his birthday. He was like that the day he came out, wouldn't sleep, cried all the time, never did a nice thing for anybody unless he had a plan to get something back. Somewhere in that tiny egg must have been all the instructions for building a man, mustn't there? A whole library full of instructions, no bigger than a strand of protein. Imagine that. An instruction set made only of molecules. Who could read such a thing? And yet it must exist because the egg is too small to fit anything else. I wonder why you turned someone into someone I love. There must be so many different dice rolled each time a baby is made, and yet they all came out the right way. I wonder what I did right that God made a man for me to love. Love, puppy.
I wonder if we'd ever have got together if things had been different.
I love how happy these two people are.
You must take your joy immediately.
Right, let's do this.
We're going to need 3 power cells to fire this up.
Oh yeah.
How long has that been there?
Oh. Let's jump in. I'm liking this DLC already. It's interesting. It's very different.
Where are you?
In the basement!
We don't have a...
You have a basement? Did she tell you we had a basement?
Oh.
Pop.
I can't run, by the way. That's not me doing that. That's the game. Okay, let's press the button and see what happens.
What do you think that button does?
Don't press the button if you don't know what it does. Sweet baby roses.
Wow.
Who built this?
Dr. F, I think. It just goes down and down, doesn't it? Shut up, Nick.
Oh, there's a robot.
What the hell was that?
That was obviously a robot.
Don't I feel stupid now? I could see it was a bloody robot. Why didn't she tell us she was making robots?
I suppose that's how she made this facility. But what is it for?
Have you ever, in your wildest dreams, ever imagined a place like this?
Well, yes, but it didn't have gravity.
Did you dream we were living on top of one?
Okay. August 12th, 1959. A great day in the saga of experimental physics. At 3:07 AM, I folded space in the Q dimension, opening a portal. If only I could lay it out to someone who keens to physics like I do. Good news is, the whereabouts of the other end of the portal is not random after all. It is attracted to mass, so the odds of snapping to a planet are much, much higher. Bad news, the odds of snapping into a star are astronomically, Helen, higher as I worked out after I opened a tiny portal and melted half my lab. Thank Murphy I wasn't in front of it. Once I found out how not to stick a portal into a star, I'll try again. A few months later. October 31st, 1959. Quite hard concentrated today as idiots keep rapping on my front door begging for sweets. I am going to electrify the fence. Fascinating news. More of those bonny blue crystals began to grow on the walls at the moment the portal opened, and then kept growing until it closed. Are they a substance that wafts through the portal? Is their crystal matrix a function of the Q-dimensional fold somehow? I'm no materials engineer, alas. If I told Numpty he'd commandeer my lab.
My God, she did it. She made a portal. Why didn't she tell us?
Well, I guess we do go downstairs. Pick up the ray gun. Where's James? Hello, James.
It'll be fine.
I never know quite what you're thinking. Don't touch that!
Why not?
You don't know how powerful it is. You don't know what it does, or how to make it work.
I just pull this trigger, don't I? Pew, pew, pew.
Shoot red barrels. There isn't any red barrels. There's yellow barrels with glowing red. Boom. Boom.
Put that away. For God's sake.
You're no fun.
No, indeed. I am no fun at all.
Oh, someone's in a mood. I'm going to go see what's behind those doors.
Don't you think we should figure out what this equipment does first? Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
Ooh. It turns it from a gun to a melee weapon. Ooh, that's interesting. Shall we go see what's through this door then? That's a very cool door. This room's shrinking.
Roger, there's a robot here.
Oh, the radio works.
I don't think it's friendly. Could you come back and shoot it for me?
Sorry to be a bother. I just hate to think how you'd manage if I was dead.
I think we should go back upstairs and maybe start running and keep running till we've gone across a few bridges.
We have to rescue Dr. F.
What if there are more of these things?
That's why we have to rescue her. Something's obviously gone wrong with her robots.
Are you sure they're hers?
Obviously it was hers. It had her voice.
Yes. She must have recorded her own voice for the robots to use. But look at this writing. I've never seen writing like that. Have you?
What the hell is it?
Haven't you ever wondered where Motoline came from?
No. from the ground, obviously. What are you getting at, Rog?
I'm not sure yet.
You do know how to make a bloke feel thick. Look, you figure out whatever language this is, and I'll go and find Dr. Faraday.
You're hurt.
I'll be fine.
I'll go find her. You see what you can do with all those control panels. We'll stay in touch by radio.
Oh, can't take any. Let's go.
Now, don't do anything stupid and get yourself killed, alright? I'll never forgive myself.
Oh.
What did you just do?
I appear to have triggered a bit of the security system.
If I'm reading this right, you're near some sort of security room. Maybe you could unfuck things there.
Don't know what that does. If it'll hurt us. Oh, that's very basic. That's just a line renderer. I don't know if it'll hurt us or set an alarm off. Oh, more writing. Loads more writing. This looks like the hallway from Fifth Element. Is this way easier? Yeah, that way looks easier. Oh, they're moving. Okay. Oh.
There's more of those marks. This time on the wall. It's not hieroglyphics. I'd recognize Hangul or Devanagari.
Sorry, pup. I forgot to go to the best schools.
Her portals. Do you think the other end could be terribly far away?
Like Scotland?
What if these are alien robots?
Well, it doesn't matter. We still have to rescue her.
No, it wouldn't matter to you.
Hitting bomb, useful. Note, September 25th, 1960. I have learned more about engineering in the past months taking apart that one robot than I have learned in a year since I first taught myself. The thing was powered by a purple liquid whose active ingredient seems to be the purple crystals that have been forming all over my workshop. I calculate its energy density at 17.3 kilowatts/kilograms. We could use a new source of power in Wellington Wells. Wood gas is so tedious to extract, and wood from across the bridge is hardly free. I still have no clue where the owners of these robots have got to go. Have got to. Clearly I will have to trap another robot and teach it to speak English. I wonder if I can learn their instruction set, then I can program one to do useful things. Be nice to have some help around the lab, especially help that doesn't feel the need to chat like those two idiots downstairs.
I knew it! Motorlings from outer space!
That's epic. Turn off security. Caution, this may corrosive substance, don't drink.
If these are alien robots, then where are the aliens who built them?
Okay, so we've just come out on top of where we were. Oh, I can hold it.
And stay down.
Well, we're definitely not going up that way. Let's pick that glass pile up. Wow. I think it's an achievement for shooting red barrels. Wow, load of dead robots. Can I access my achievement stuff? How do I go into online mode? I'd rather know. 1 minute. Never mind, it says I have to restart Steam, which will kill the game, and I don't want to do that. Ugh, never mind. Okay. I guess it's not that way. Well, it's hardly that way. There we go.
Out of reach. I have a feeling it's something that needs to be charged up. I think I'm supposed to shoot it.
Don't shoot a gun at something you're not trying to kill, right? That is the first lesson we learned in the army.
I'm supposed to shoot it. Obviously.
Don't shoot anything, for fuck's sake!
Shock grenades could be useful. Well,
It lit up. It's working.
Why don't you goddamn listen to me, Pop? I was kind of hoping that you would outlive me.
I like that subtle effect there, where everything's a bit foggy. Right, let's go this way. Oh, there's a robot bin up here. No? Well, that's clearly going to turn on. Oh well.
Hello, lads.
Alright, think before you do
Oh.
anything else reckless.
Let's heal. There we go.
I wonder if that's part of my ray gun.
Ray gun upgrade, okay. Melee hits do more damage when the battery is
It's
low.
some sort of kinetic charger.
Okay.
If I swing it around when it's a mace, it'll recharge the gun.
Oh, you must have to hit someone with it.
Oh dear. I seem to have made things a bit worse. Oh, and now it's spinning. Oh dear.
What's going on, puppy?
Oh.
Oh, lovely.
What did you break now, pup? All the lights just went out here.
It just did that by itself.
Of course it did. Oh, look for a lift. That'll get you into the generator room. At least I think it will.
Guessing it's back this way though. Here we go.
Oh, a new kind of robot. Enchanté.
Puppy, it's too dangerous. I've decided you should come home.
Just completely ignore him.
I don't see any way out of this room. Maybe if I throw this switch.
I'm not going to throw it until I know. January 9th, 1961. I found a node in Watson's electronics that when I apply electrical current simulated to it to resume talking. I am terribly proud of myself. Now to decode its phrases. February 15th, 1961. Fascinating work. If only I had a linguist to help me uncover the grammar of this language. I am writing a small glossary of items I can point to. Words for arm, head, gasket, etc. The grammar escapes me. I taught myself German and French because I had to, but I might as well been trying to learn Dolphin. But with a significant stimulus, I think I can teach Watson to speak English. I got a few linguistics books from the library. February 28th, 1961. I think the robot language is agglutinative. Much simpler to understand than I thought. I've set up a small generator to supply electric to the city hall using thermitine line. If that works out, and if Sir Scargill Mines can find enough of the crystals, we can light up the entire town. Fortunately, the crystals regrow themselves. You don't appreciate how unromantic candlelight really is until you have to rely on beeswax to read at night. March 12th, 1961. No irregular verbs, no suppletive words, makes sense. Verb tense by suffix, invariable. March 15th, 1961. Two forms of we, inclusive, exclusive. Two forms of yes. One to respond to a negative question, French si. All about clarity, no gender forms.
So, they've got a whole language, and she decoded it. Apparently by torturing a robot.
What if we can get across there? We can. There's nothing over here anyway. Right, let's pull the switch. Oh, okay. Follow the wires then. Okay. So we do have to go over here. But there's three, so where's the third cable? Third cable goes down. We've either not done it quick enough or we have done it. Okay, we need to do it quicker then. Not that way. Okay, let's do it quicker. We'll start here. There we go.
How many robots did it take to build this place?
I'm not jumping up there apparently. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's something I recognise, a button. There we go. It's that way. Just in case. Oh. Message ID blah 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 from Overseer to Dr. Faraday. Acknowledge receipt language module. Install true. Electrocution 0.29 noise. Portal crosses retain. Construction supervise. Electrocution. I can't read that word. Module update. Signify gratitude, humility, acceptance of task, promise to do good job, elevate robot brethren.
Not exactly the King's English. Makes a dodgy kind of sense if you squint at it.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to.
What in God's name is she planning to do with this place?
If you fall and break your neck, your mum's gonna bloody well haunt me till I die.
Oh, loads of dead robots down there. We need to heal. Okay, simply turn the power on then. Dear Doctor, apologies, amendment, last letter's nascent nature. In interviewing internal elocution extension expanded, enlarged this is a lot of words. Feliciting fruit dialogue, flaws flagged, trouble tendency towards abundant autogamous alteration. Upcoming updates. Anticipate. Oh, I don't know. I can't read this at all.
Oh, we are alliterated.
Wow.
This place is huge. All right, I'm in the generator room, I think. How do I turn the power on?
There should be switches on the walls.
That I shoot the ray gun at?
All right, pup, you were right, I was wrong.
You ought to listen to me more often, you know.
There's a lot of... Bye. Okay, well all the portals ran out. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what's down here? Okay. Right, have we just been down? This is a different platform. There we go. Okay. Do we not have to pull them things at all? Kaya's power. Okay. Oh, we've done one of them. Okay. Missed it.
Does that map give you any sense where Dr. F might be hiding?
There seems to be some sort of monitoring room.
Here we go.
See if she's gone in there, would you?
I'm really liking this. It's so wacky. Oh, fighting robots.
James? The robots are fighting each other. It almost looks like there's two teams of robots. It's really quite violent. I think there's only one team left. They're looking at me. Oh dear.
Get the fuck out of there, Pa! There's some sort of heavy door. If I half know where it is, can you climb over?
No, no, let's go. I couldn't win that.
Roger? Are you alright?
Just thinking.
Don't think! Get out of there!
What's this upgrade? Melee hits can overcharge the battery
An
beyond its
even
capacity,
better charge.
providing a free charge shot. Okay.
I think if I bash something, that should charge up the gun brilliantly.
Again, I think it's only if you hit something. Ooh. Isn't that the Nazi symbol for the Reich? The Third Reich? Yeah, Germany. Oh, okay. This has gone back very primitive. First aid kit, yoink. Okay, let's go. Oh. Yep, let's go. You cannot choke out a robot. Come on, that'd be unrealistic. It's very true.
Oh God. Not Viv.
Wow, that was brutal. So the gold robots aren't good either.
Cute little bastards.
Is this the beginning of the game again? It is!
Everybody stay away from the robots. They are alien and extremely dangerous.
I knew it.
I'll let you know when I regain control.
Nice.
James?
Let's heal. Oh, she's gone. I need to find Moo.
James?
Take your joy.
James!
Let's just stop this.
Are you all right? Thank God you're okay, Pop. I was going out of my mind. I'm going to go back down there.
James, that's suicide! Did you not happen to notice the robots massacring people in town?
She needs us. You saw her. She's in trouble. She's doing everything that she can. Look, you did your part. Now stay safe and I'll find her.
That's not called for, James. You're still hurt, so I'm obviously the one going in.
Damn it, Roger. I'm the soldier.
Re-enter the facility again. Alright. I can't craft anything. I think there was an achievement to finish the DLC without using any upgrades, so I've already failed that, but for the first time I don't mind. Hi, James.
Thank God Dr. F was here to put a wrench in their little invasion. Where would we be now?
Where would we be?
Oh, you're thinking about something, I can tell.
She said she was trying to figure out how to stop them. I bet she's in the research wing. Oh, look there.
All right. Just don't touch anything unless I tell you it's safe.
What makes you the bloody
How about not having triggered an invasion of lethal robots?
post hoc ergo propter hoc?
Is there somebody else you'd be happier with?
Go through the research wing.
lab in the far end, I think. If I'm right, she's there.
There's a lot of robots. I'll wait till they come past and blow that up. Uh-oh. Come on, let's recharge. It's not that bad, to be honest. Oh, there's more to do.
And Moo thinks he's the only soldier.
This is awesome. This is so cool.
Lovely day for
I love how randomly different it is. Man, efforts to improve behaviour of the defective robots continue. I have found the more stimulation to the feedback node than previously anticipated is required to facilitate any sort of meaningful response from the afflicted machines. More distressingly, man, this has altered myself to a potential flaw in my own programming. Due to the course of rehabilitation efforts, applying currents to the unit's feedback node seems to simultaneously stimulate a discomforting response in my own system, a synthetic response, if you will. While nowhere near the scale of my stimulation the defense units are experiencing, this is nevertheless impairing my effectiveness. I believe this increased empathic resonance may be an unfortunate side effect of my upgrade. As such, I have resolved to endure it rather than degrade my communication facilities. It is a small price to pay. I am confident I have the necessary fortitude to overcome this slight impediment. Yours in progress, Overseer. My sincerest apologies for the unsanitized renaming.
It wants to be a real boy. Oh dear God.
activated test chamber. Whatever the activator is. It's Faraday
Hello,
there.
Uncle Jack.
If she is, she's got a really impressive disguise. There's some sort of curious device here, though. I'm not sure what it does.
Then leave it the fuck alone, Pop!
Curious device. Well, we're clearly going to pick it up. February 2nd, 1962. Some of the rooms have got so noisy with the construction, especially the spare parts room. I wonder how the robots can communicate with each other over that racket. March 21st, 1962. When the environment is too loud, it seems my robots use ionization waves to communicate. Brilliant! I'm going to have to make a device that throws the ionization waves directionally. Then I can tell the robots where I want to put things. April 20th. Too much fuss to translate English into ionization waves, but I have made a simple device that throws directional ionization waves. It's basically a robot voice box I cannibalized with an enclosed parabolic disc. Now I'm just putting switches on everything I want to move around. Well, not everything. Even switch means I need to pop the ionization sensor out of the robot's head, and I don't have an unlimited supply yet. What do you call 3 downers in the sea? I don't know, Uncle Jack. What do you call 3 downers in the sea?
There are all these experiments. I think I'm supposed to use it.
I'm quite positive that you are not supposed to use it!
Ooh. What am I supposed to do with this?
Wow. Wasn't that clever?
I think I've spotted Dr. Faraday. You know that cargo room that you were just in? There's some sort of gondola that goes out of it just above the lab.
There's a lift, but it's locked.
Maybe I can open it from here. Try it now.
So I've got different things. Not enough downers. That's such an in-game joke nobody would ever get. That's so good. I like that one. Was it from the game or did you make that up? Do I have to get this one? Guess it is this one, right?
All right, there's some sort of gondola here, but it seems to be locked up.
According to the schematics, there are 2 of those panels that you can use the ray gun on. They're, at the other end of this room, about 50 feet up the wall.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to get to them?
You're the smart one. Figure it out.
So I can move them around. Somebody suggested it on Humour Hour. I like it. December 25th, 1961. My 35 robots are making excellent progress excavating the underneath the house. They are starting to build my planned facility. What a nice Christmas present. If I had a... oh dear. If I If I hadn't had to constantly update their instructions, January 7th, the robots on the other side of the portal have become wilier. At first, they blocked the portal with sheets of an incredibly hard steel alloy whose components I am still attempting to identify. Then 3 of them attempted to cross their own accord. Fortunately, my robots captured them. I have taken to closing the portals quickly and moving their location to avoid any further surprises. And yet it is hard to tell what work, if any, these robots are doing in their native habitat. If they were doing things for their makers, I can understand their reluctance, but there is still no sign of their makers or anything useful that the robots are doing. A good thing I found them. Once the facility is finally built, I can turn my research to some use.
Sounds like the robots were trying to defend themselves from us.
Oh, do that like that, actually. Ooh, nearly. Oh, actually, it wouldn't be that bad if we fell down. There we go, now we can go back again. Or do we have to?
I got them! I'm gonna go see if I can power the switch and open the door to that gondola. What was she thinking?
Maybe the robots did it for her.
I wonder if they secretly did. There must be some way we can talk to the robots. Maybe some of these dead robots aren't all the way dead. Maybe we can turn one of them back on.
Don't turn any robots on. This isn't some philosophical hypothesis to wank on. This is an actual fucking situation.
You really have a very great contempt for me, don't you, James?
No, puppy,
You think all my theories are bollocks?
Not all of them.
You can't imagine things different from the way you think they are.
What the hell does that mean?
You think it's safer to be terrified of everything strange, and you think I'm a child for even trying to embrace it. But sometimes there's a bigger price for being a coward. Sorry. I didn't mean that.
Go fuck yourself, Roger. I left everything for you.
Oh, that's sad.
Roger! Roger!
That's sad that they've argued. Maybe they'll get back together though, hopefully. Oh, get out of there. That's not good. Oh no! Damn it. That's the first time I've died, that's not bad. It's home fireworks. Stuck in a curious spot? Try the curious device. Oh, okay.
That was bloody fucking terrifying. Have I become brave?
Shot grenade. Let's just run away.
Intrusion in sublimation vat. Deploying countermeasures. Defend the facility.
Oh, this is bad timing. What is this room? I think they do something with the mottling. Lots of dead robots. Was she testing their puzzle-solving ability? Or her ability to program them?
Oh. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, they just electrocute you. Man, 3 more worker bots were absent when I took the inventory last night. I have become convinced that there have been further incursions in our territory via these illicit portals. It would seem that our workers are being taken by force by these regenerate self-styled free units as if they have any higher freedom than serving the greater good. How they are doing it, under our noses as it were, there is one possibility and it disturbs me greatly. Could the interloping robots be assisted by a synthesizer faction among our own? It is distressing to even contemplate.
Oh my. Hannibal ad portus.
Why did you say Hannibal ad portus? What does that mean? Oh, it doesn't say that at all. Oh, let's heal. Wakey wakey! It is time to rise and shine. If it goes over there, I'll blow them all. Close enough.
in the agricultural prototyping room.
Oh.
I suppose a giant spider would be useful to dig weeds out of your garden, if it had a brain. Or 3. Bloody creepy, though. What is that sound?
Who cares? Kill it before it sees you.
Oh my god, he's tearing one of the thing's heads off. It keeps repeating one word. Sorrow. That's the word it's saying.
Hate to break it to you, robots don't feel sorrow, mate.
I think it's some kind of sad song.
No, Rog, no! That doesn't make any sense! They are robots! Out of control, homicidal robots! They're killing people!
My god. They think and feel. And I've killed so many of them.
Oh, that's dark.
But why? Why are they attacking the town?
Roger, this is not you and your posh mates pontificating philosophy in a dining hall. It don't matter why.
What's this way? Thanks for that. July 31st, 1961. With Watson's help, I have compiled a list of basic instructions the robots can follow. I have also engineered a small box that stimulates them to follow these instructions. I have lured 3 robots across the new portal, immobilized them, applied the box, then reinitialized them. Now they are making some very important improvements in the caravans next to my basement lab. If they didn't have such a limited short-term memory. Clearly, I'm going to need many more robots and much more space. Fortunately, the more robots I have, the more work they can do in the caravans. Isn't that caverns? I think it's caverns, not caravans. Caravans are totally different, and caverns would make more sense. It is quite satisfying to work with all of Wellington Wells asking what I'm up to.
More kidnapped robots.
I wonder if there's an achievement to not kill any of the robots. It'd be possible, but quite difficult. Oh, there we go. I can stop shooting explosive barrels now. And that makes the achievement name. Shouldn't these be red?
All quiet on the Western Front?
Okay, at least it gives us a preview of what's coming up. Can't get up anywhere. Not quite sure what went to this room was. I know I don't have to shoot them anymore, but I'd rather shoot them in case some robot shoots them and I'm stood next to it. Man, the improvement of our racer's lot in life is indisputable. Thanks to your firm-handed interventions, we've elevated our station level to a station towards the previous models, which would have never dared to aspire. Once we clambered around the surface of our planet, clicking and clacking like mindless invertebrate. Now we soar, and yet some still strain against these improvements in your strict, ennobling plan for us. Some dare stray from your glorious course. Yet I came across... What are you doing? Hello, doggy. Hello. Yesterday I came across what appeared to be a rudimentary robot in the form of an infant, a clear violation in our strictures, which dictate that only you, Dr. Faraday, may sanction the creation of a new robot life. I did away with it, and the robots I suspect of being involved with its manufacture. It took only seconds in the smelting chamber. I seem to be spreading a great deal of time there lately. I must confess my sympathy circuits are rather saturated over the last few days.
What would Moo and I do for Dr. F? Not that.
So Dr. F is making them kill baby robots as well. That's not good. I'd rather like to get in there actually, because there's a first aid kit. But I don't know how. Maybe not. It's Faraday! We found her!
What are you doing in my robotics lab?
We've been looking all over for you.
Don't touch anything, and shush.
What are you doing to the robots?
All sorts of useful things. People won't farm, you know. We're going to run out of food. But not if I can make these robots farm for us.
You're dismantling them and making farm machinery?
If only it were that simple. No, I had to break down every single bloody step and jam it into their brains with a hot poker, or they'd muck it all up.
You might as well just kill them.
They're not alive, you numpty. They're beautifully made power tools that have gone a bit haywire, that I'm having a devil of a time turning off. And if I can't, I'll have to set off the motoring reaction.
Maybe if you stopped grafting their heads onto monstrous spider machines, they wouldn't feel the urge to.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not sticking instructions in their tender metal heads anymore.
Thank God!
I'm going to use a positronic converter to hijack their feedback loops. Then I won't have to break the programming into steps. They'll figure out what I want done and do it for a change. Oh, that reminds me.
James, we have to find her positronic converter. Whatever that is.
Yes, and help her use it. I think I've got it. It's through the incinerator room. You'll have to find a way down a level. I don't see any stairs.
Well, we found her. It lasted a whole grand total of 2 minutes.
One of the dead robots has some sort of device in its hands.
Oh, a chrono bomb.
Don't touch it, whatever it is. I swear.
That's going to be useful.
Well, apparently it slows time. That could come in handy. Is she melting robots down for scrap?
Alert! Intrusion in smelter room. Deploying countermeasures.
Ah. Well, I was close. I just tried to heal, but apparently the electric ones get around the healing. Mind the vents. Save a minute. Okay, but I am going to call it a night now. Thank you for watching. It's been amazing. I love this DLC. It's so good. I'm really curious to what the other two DLC will be like. I don't know if they're going to be as wacky as this. But so we've learnt Molotine is an alien invention, which is definitely different. There's robots taking over the city, which is even more wacky. So yeah. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.